Hello, it's Wednesday, so it must be time for Woolly Hat's Wednesday WIP. Welcome to my weekly ramblings on my knitting and crochet projects. I had hoped to do this outside because it's lovely weather today for mid-September. Unfortunately, there are lots of people cutting lawns and cleaning patios and playing football, so it's a bit noisy out there, so we're inside. Anyway, what have I been up to? Well, you might remember last week I was out on the Welsh coast in that glorious weather, lovely hot weather, and I'd started knitting a lovely fair isle jumper, and so I have done quite a bit. So this is there we go. So this is a stranded knitting or fair isle technique pattern, and it's going to be a jumper. As you can see, I'm doing it in the round, and the design is by Arnie and Carlos, and it's from the Rowan 66 catalogue magazine, and it's called Heaney. So it's just two colours, so it's quite a simple fair isle. And it only goes up to about chest height and then it's plain, so not a challenging knit, so quite a good one to do if you want to have try fair isle, but it's lovely, so there you go. So the Mr. W's nephew it's his 40th birthday in December, so I have some time to finish it, so there we go. So I'm knitting it in what the pattern suggests, which is the Rowan Felted Tweed, which is a glorious and lovely yarn. It's a mixture of wool, alpaca and viscose, so it is lovely and soft and it's lovely to knit with. And this bit is the sort of tweed, because it's tweed, it's got bits of flecking, so it's really quite nice. It's a really scrummy yarn. So that's one project. So last week I promised you cute, and we're going to have cute, so here we go. This is what I'm doing, the cute one. I don't know whether you can see that there, little girl in a granny square style cardigan. So here is what I've done so far. So there you go. So you do all of it, all the width in one go, and then you fold it so that it becomes the sides. And when you get to the sleeves, you just work the front and the back and then join them later. So I thought they were rather scrummy colours, and it's for a special little girl at Christmas, and I've got enough to do for another special little girl for January when it's her birthday. So the wool I'm using, or the yarn I'm using, is Scheepjes, or however you pronounce it, SCHEEPJES, and it's Catona, and it's 100% cotton, so nice and easy to crochet with. It's got a nice sheen on it, and it means the stitch definition is very good. So stitch definition is that you can actually see what you're doing. And you can see here, you can definitely see the stitches and you know where you are. So again, if you are crocheting and a beginner, then look for a yarn that's nice and smooth and has got good stitch definition. So again, so this is a deadline for December, so I'm giving myself plenty of time, which is unusual for me. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing for my knitting and crochet projects, and I shall be having a good go at those this week. And because there's lots of good telly on at the moment, isn't there? And Strictly starts on Saturday. So in between the dancing, I do a bit of knitting and crochet, but you do have to put it down to watch the dances, so I'm looking forward to that. So definitely autumn and things like that, which means that it's not long now till I begin my classes for knitting and crochet. And hurrah, hurrah, they are virtually full. So I've got lots of people coming to learn to crochet on Wednesday the 6th, and lots of people learning to crochet learn to knit on the 7th, which is fantastic. Some people I've seen before, and it'll be a hello and welcome again. Some people are new, and I think that'll be great fun to do, and I'm looking forward to that a lot. So just for those of you who can knit and crochet, I'm doing next steps in knitting and crochet starting in November. So if you fancy trying something new, trying a different challenge, then do come along to that, and I've got details on the website for both of those courses starting in the beginning of November. So I think that's all for me at the moment. I'm going to finish now and perhaps go and have a cup of tea in the garden with some damson chocolate cake, which I was very pleased won first prize in the allotment competition on Saturday. But those who've had the chocolate damson cake will know why it won, because it is absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to make some of that for one of the classes when I start in October, but we'll see. Okay, so anyway, that's all for me. Hope you're well, and do share with us what you're up to, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.